The head teacher at the center of the drowning of 9 pupils of the St. Charles Luanga RC Junior High School in the Saboba district of the Northern Region is expected in court today. Emmanuel Chengia took the children to harvest rice on his farm across the Oti River last Friday. One of the two boats which they were crossing the river with capsized, leading to the drowning of the pupils. The Saboba District Police Commander ASP Shine Azoiku says Mr. Chengia has been charged with manslaughter.
The number that got drawn is 9. So far, we've retrieved 7. Today, we retrieved 1.
Yes, sir. And the head teacher who is in your custody now, has he been charged with anything yet?
Yeah, for the meantime, we are cautioning him with the. He is likely he will be arraigned before court at Tamale on Monday.
What charges are we looking at? For
the meantime, we are giving him manslaughter.
And so the rescue, the search is underway as we speak?
Yes, it's still underway to retrieve the remaining body, which is 1.
Yes, aside from the head teacher who we know the student had gone to his farm to harvest rice, who turned himself in this morning and has been detained, is there any other person the police will be speaking to, interrogating or looking for?
For the meantime, the asking speak for itself. Probably those who survive, we may invite them later on to interrogate them further so that as to find out what exactly actually resulted into the drowning.
Saboba District Chief Executive George Bingrini says DISEC will be convening a meeting with teachers in the district to hold the practice of engaging pupils to tend their farms. He emphasized that any teacher caught flouting the law will be dealt with.
It has never come to my notice to the fact that students have been crossing River Oti to help their teachers in the farm. This is the first time I've heard of it, and this is the first time this thing has happened. And so Assembly do not have any information to the fact that students have been crossing River Oti to farms. But we know that most of our farmers here have their farms across the river. As I talk to you now, I have asked the director of GES to summon a teachers' deba on Wednesday next week. All the teachers are expected to be in that deba. And I am going to be very emphatic with them. I am going to tell them any teacher that will take even one student to his farm. If you are taking a student to farm, go and meet the parents. If the parents give you that opportunity to take his child or her child to farm, that is to you and the parents. But for teachers to take students from school to farm, any teacher that will be found doing this will be sanctioned. The head teacher that took the students to farm yesterday, as you indicated, is currently at the police custody. And I can bet you that we are going to use him to set as an example for others to learn lessons.
Well, this morning, as the BC starts across the country, some of the deceased who are expected to be participating in the exam will not get that opportunity. Northern Regional Correspondent Martin Abugri joins us live with more on how community members are reacting to this particular incident and how it impacts on the BC exams. Good morning to you, Martina. So what's the mood in the town as the BC gets underway?
The children were spoken to this morning by the district education director. He encouraged them to see it as something that should motivate them, encourage them to give in their best so that when the results come, it will be one of the best in the district. I must say that after speaking to them, the children were more rejuvenated than they came in, and they are very determined to change the status quo. For the town, it's been a quiet town considering that they had to bury 9 people in a day or 2. People are not due. Activities are ongoing though, but people are not too excited in the town as you would anticipate. Today we are in court this morning because the head teacher is being brought to court this morning. They came in and filed the case earlier on, and the case is yet to be called.
All right, so I'd want us to stay for a while with this particular school and how the students or the pupils in that school who will be participating in the exam, how they're reacting.
Like I said, the students themselves were very sad, very moody, but they have started talking to them earlier, even before today. And so before the exams began, they had recomposed themselves and they are ready for the exam.
All right, Martina, so we'll be keeping tabs to this on this particular situation so that you keep us posted how the exam goes. So you're indicating that this the head teacher is yet to be brought to court. But how widespread is the practice of pupils tending farms for their teachers alongside running other errands?
It's a very common practice in the area where teachers would normally send their students to either help on the farm or do domestic house chores. It's very common and it's not new to the area. And most often when teachers engage students in these activities, the students are excited, especially on days they have subjects they are not really so interested in and they are sending them out of class. They are very excited. And so it's not a new thing in the area. It's happening and it's widespread, not just in Saboba, across the entire region.
So I get the impression that the parents and guardians of these children find it normal.
Exactly so. And but that's probably the reason why they didn't see it as a big issue and thought that a closure to be brought to it. I'm told that some of the parents are actually even speaking that the head teacher be pardoned.
All right, thank you very much. So Martina Bogre will be bringing us an update as the head teacher appears in court later today. Now, staying with this particular story, we have the commander for the area, ASP Shine Azoiku. Thank you very much. Now, many thanks for your time. Has the suspect been to court already? We're told he's not appeared yet, but what time is he getting in? Good morning, ASP Azoiku.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm okay.
All right, so what time is the suspect getting to court?
Precisely, we've sent him to Tamale. And the regional crime officer is probably they will arrange him before magistrate court today.
Right, but do we know what time he's appearing?
That depends upon the schedules of the regional crime officer.
All right. And are we looking at manslaughter as you indicated already, or you're revising the charges?
So far as I've referred the case to regional crime officer, he will also consult the Attorney General, the regional Attorney General, and see whether the charge we are giving is appropriate. If not, they will amend it.
All right, so what's the latest with the attempts to retrieve the bodies of the children who drowned?
As I said earlier, the first day we retrieved 7 of the bodies, the second day 2 of the bodies, all the bodies have been retrieved.
All right, so all the bodies are accounted for now?
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, ASP Shine Azoiku, and we'll be staying in touch with this particular story for any updates that may come.
Okay, thank you.
All right.